It starts with a voice. Someone who sounds exactly like you calls your mother. They know your name, your tone, your habits. They sound frightened, desperate. Within minutes, she's transferred money to an account that doesn't exist. The call was never real. It was a deep fake, a synthetic clone generated by an AI system trained on your online voice samples. This is not the future, it's now. We've entered the age of total imitation, where any human voice, face, or moment can be replicated in seconds. This is the new war on reality. AI has dissolved the boundary between what's true and what's possible. What used to take Hollywood studios weeks of editing now happens on a smartphone. Open source models can recreate any voice from 3 seconds of audio. Video generators can synthesize entire speeches, press conferences, even family footage. The implications are terrifying. Information itself, our collective understanding of truth, is now vulnerable to fabrication. And no one is immune. The deepfake era didn't begin in secret labs. It began on social media. What started as novelty filters, swap your face, change your age, evolved into precision mimicry. AI image models like Midjourney and video tools like Sora and Pika can now generate hyper-realistic people who never existed. Combine that with cloned voices and you can fabricate an entire human identity from scratch. The internet's new currency isn't authenticity, it's believability. Governments are scrambling to respond. The European Union's AI Act now mandates watermarking synthetic media. The United States is drafting legislation around digital provenance, embedding invisible metadata to prove what's real. But for every regulation, there's a workaround. Deepfake creators use diffusion models that strip metadata entirely. A single viral clip on X or TikTok can reach millions before it's debunked, and by then, the damage is done. Truth loses by default because speed wins. Corporations are already weaponizing synthetic identity. AI-generated influencers now sign brand deals, release music, and appear in virtual concerts. Companies save millions by replacing human models with perfect digital replicas who never age, never sleep, never complain. These avatars are built to be flawless, but perfection has a cost. It normalizes deception. When the fake becomes more convenient than the real starts to vanish. Then there's politics. Deepfakes are now a strategic weapon. In the 2024 election cycle, multiple political ads used AI-generated voices and faces of candidates saying things they never said. One deepfake phone call reportedly suppressed voter turnout in key regions. Another video nearly caused diplomatic outrage before being confirmed as fake. We've reached a point where an entire crisis can be triggered by a single fabricated frame. Wars no longer need armies, just algorithms. The intelligence agencies call this synthetic warfare. Instead of hacking systems, you hack perception. Deepfakes allow hostile actors to fabricate atrocities, military orders, or surrender statements with uncanny precision. The goal isn't destruction, it's confusion. If no one can tell what's real, control shifts to whoever controls the narrative. Reality becomes a battlefield, and we are all combatants. The technology is accelerating. Real-time face swapping can now be done live on camera, indistinguishable to the human eye. Generative voice engines can clone vocal patterns, emotional inflections, and even the pauses in speech. Entire virtual meetings can occur where no one is actually present. Soon, authenticity itself will be a privilege, something that must be proven, not assumed. AI companies claim they're building tools to detect deepfakes, but it's an arms race. Every detector spawns a counter-detector. Models learn to evade watermarking, adapt to noise, and mimic compression artifacts to appear genuine. Verification systems based on digital signatures may help, but only if the entire internet adopts them. The truth is, deepfake detection will never fully catch up. because the same technology that creates lies also learns how to hide them. Meanwhile, ordinary people are caught in the crossfire. Deepfake scams have exploded. Fake CEOs authorizing bank transfers, cloned children's voices begging for ransom, synthetic lawyers offering fraudulent contracts. Even personal relationships are at risk. People have reported receiving fake intimate videos of themselves generated without consent. The psychological damage of seeing your own likeness weaponized against you is beyond anything technology has done before. But it's not all chaos. The same generative tools can be used to preserve memories, reconstruct lost voices, or create art that pushes imagination beyond biology. AI can resurrect historical figures, simulate extinct languages, or let you converse with a digital ancestor. Deepfakes are not inherently evil, they're mirrors. What matters is who holds the mirror and for what purpose. The line between tool and weapon depends entirely on intent. The deeper problem isn't the technology, it's the erosion of trust. When every image, every sound, every recording can be forged, what anchors us to reality? The internet was once a record of truth. Now it's a stage for illusion. And the institutions built on verifiable evidence, journalism, science, justice, are facing existential threats. Courts already struggle to verify video evidence. Soon, even eyewitness footage will need AI certification. Elon Musk once warned that AI would make it impossible to know what's real. He was right. But he missed the next step. When truth becomes uncertain, the loudest narrative wins. The deepfake revolution isn't just technological, it's psychological. It's conditioning billions of people to distrust their senses, to question everything, to retreat into echo chambers where only tribal truth survives. That's the real war, not against machines, but against manipulation. The age of synthetic media is the age of synthetic belief. Every phone, every camera, every microphone has become a potential weapon in the war on reality. And unless humanity builds new systems of verification, the distinction between real and fake will vanish completely. We'll live in a world where every truth has a clone, every voice has a twin, and every fact has a counterfeit. This is Deepfake Nation. The war on reality has begun. And the scariest part? We might already be losing.